And now it's time for the Cup cars here at Daytona for the Pepsi 400 Under the Lights. And on the pole here, once again, another back-to-back poles for Keon Shaw. He was also our Sonoma pole sitter. Now he's pole sitting here at Daytona. He also won our last Super Speedway event at Talladega. And the outside will be Chantel Ibarra, a two-time winner at Darlington and Michigan. In row 2 will be Tim Walsh and Stephanie Naylor.
Drivers, start your engines.
Trey Campbell and John Douglas will make row number 3. Alexander Dawson, our winner at Rockingham, and Austin Hughes will make row number 4. Row 5 will be Jackie Qualls and Skylin Carlson, our California winner. Row 6 will be James Qualls, our points leader, and Ryan Cooper. Then Josh Osborne and Eric Matthews, our most recent winner at Sonoma, as well as our Charlotte winner. Then it'll be Jamie Banks and Megan Yee. Jamie was our Atlanta winner, and Megan was our Bristol winner. Then Chris Dollarton and Jake Cole. Row number 10 will be Sasha Dawson, the winner at Martinsville, and Johnny Dawson, the only Dawson not to win. Then Zach Carlson and Connor Breton. Row number 12 will be Aaron Reed, our Riverside winner, and Michael Dawson, our Richmond winner. Then it'll be Kathy Cantara and Haley Summerfield making row 13. Row 14 will be our Daytona winner here, Tim Fiegel, in the 28. And on the outside will be Alyssa Kondo in the 20. Then Alex Filter and Dylan Petit make row 15. Colin Cropley and Ray Castor, who's been really consistent recently, makes up row 16. Then it'll be Johnny Gardner, our winner at Texas, and John Acosta. Paige Johnson and Dylan Hughes, Dylan, our winner at Dover, make up row number 18. Then Daniel Schwab and Liam Campbell, Joel Qualls and Jay Gianorin, our Talladega pole sitter, and Ryan Acosta and Vanessa Franzen will wrap up the field for the Sunoco Cup guys and girls here at Daytona. Vanessa was our winner at North Wilkesboro and actually qualified on the pole here at the Daytona 500. So it'll be 16 laps around the Super Speedway Tri-Oval under the lights. As our two-time pole sitter and our two-time winner lead the field to the green flag, and we are under way. Keon, advantage. Here comes Tim Walsh again, just like we've seen here with the Cup and with Daytona earlier this season. It's still an inviting race till you get to the final laps. That's when you really can hedge your bets. As Keon Shaw leads, and there's Tim Walsh, here's Trey Campbell. There's Jackie Qualls. James following suit. James is our points leader. James, who actually started a trend by winning in Pocono. We've seen repeat winners since. We saw it with Chantel Ibarra. We saw it with Eric Matthews. And we've got ourselves an early on wreck in the Alex Filter. I think we saw the number 3 of Aaron Reed. And we're under caution. Tim Walsh, that's Liam Campbell, Daniel Schwab. I do believe that was Jay Cole. Let's see what happened that culminated that. I do believe they're going to have to race back to the line. And at this point, it's probably going to go to Alexander Dawson. Unless Jackie Qualls makes a move, or James makes a move, or Josh Osborne makes a move. But it's not going to be. It will be the number 10 of Alexander Dawson leading the race back to the line. But let's see what happened there. We saw the number 3 of Aaron Reed go into something. Wow! Unbelievable. On the front straightaway of all things. There you go. Jake Cole and Eric Matthews, our winner at Sonoma. They were door handle to door handle. No room. Aaron Reed takes it. And Aaron Reed goes into the dirt right in the front past the stripe. It almost reminded me of Rusty Wallace, 1993. Wow. That was like Rusty Wallace, 1993. Literally. J. Cole. Man. You saw basically the group that you saw. We saw some with Alex Filter, but it wasn't really. Though that was the main focus of things. Everybody else kind of, dodged bullets. I think Alex Filter, we saw some with Alex Filter in the 17. I don't know if he was just getting out of the way and it was just a spin. Tagged the wall. Yeah, because he went right into Connor Breton and Colin Cropley. You tagged Colin Cropley there, and then you have Johnny Gardner. And that was what came about there. But let's go on board with J. Cole. You ready? Saw the camera single almost go away for a second. It almost if you could either remind it to the almost reminiscent to Rusty Wallace or Richard Petty if you want to go really far back. But so far, Alexander Dawson leads. That is Jackie Qualls, James Qualls, Josh Osborne, Trey Campbell, Chris Dollarton, Sasha Dawson, Keon Shaw, Zach Carlson, and Tim Walsh, your top 10. Then it'll be Ryan Cooper, Chandeli Barra, Eric Matthews, Stephanie Naylor, Megan Yee, John Douglas, Austin Hughes, Jamie Banks, John Dawson, and Skyland Carlson, your top 20. Then it'll be Tim Fiegel, Colin Cropley, Paige Johnson, Connor Breton, Michael Dawson, Kathy Cantara, Haley Summerfield, Dylan Petit, Ray Castor, John Acosta, Dylan Hughes, John Acosta, Johnny Gardner, Ryan Acosta, J.G. Norton, Alyssa Kondo, Vanessa Franzen, Joel Qualls, Alex Filter, Aaron Reed, Daniel Schwab has officially dropped out. J. Cole, well, he's basically going to drop out, I can guarantee you. I didn't say it yet, but Liam Campbell's out, and I can rest assured J. Cole is done. There you go, make it official. So I do believe we will... we'll be back under green, lap number 7 of 16, so we'll have 10 laps to go for the field, with Alexander Dawson leading. And then the Qualls family, Jackie and James, 2 and 3. Pace car pulls off. Let's go back to racing action. Lap number 10, 10 laps to go. Here at the Pepsi 400. Green, and they're off. There's Josh Osborne making an extreme move to the inside of James Qualls. Not going to happen. He'll still go and get the 4th spot from Trey Campbell. Still Alexander Dawson leading, and then Qualls 2-3. Jackie and James, and then Josh Osborne, Chris Dollarton rounding out the top 5. Now we got ourselves a 3-wide situation coming on. Here comes Jackie, and on the inside comes the points leader James. And Josh Osborne's following suit, but I guess the points lead, the number 1 spot's going to go to Jackie. Jackie will take the lead. James' son will follow suit. And that'll be Chris Dollarton. Thought we were under yellow for a moment, but I guess not. James Qualls going up high, letting Jackie get a little bit of a jump as Chris Dollarton starts making a move to the number 2 spot on the points leader. He does just that. Let's see if Jackie can hold off for a little while. We don't really see that much consistent lap leading. Usually it switches twice, 3 times in one lap. Very rarely do you see one lead a lap consistently. Jackie's trying to do that. I mean, obviously Alexander Dawson did, but that's under caution, which is kind of a besides the point situation. 8 laps to go for the field here at the Pepsi 400. Keon Shaw, there's our pole sitter again, trying to get win number 2. He's right there in the 4th spot, and still Jackie's leading, which is really interesting. There's Ryan Cooper and Eric Matthews right there as well, but here comes Chris Dollarton to the inside in the number 66. Zach Carlson and Keon Shaw going to follow suit. How about Zach Carlson? We got ourselves a 3 abreast going on for the 3rd spot. Zach Carlson's going to go for it. Here comes Ryan Cooper following suit, as well as Eric Matthews. Our most recent winner has got himself 2 in the back. 7 laps to go, I do believe. And Chris Dollarton leads. Then it is Zach Carlson, but here comes Ryan Cooper. There's Stephanie Naylor, who had a very close shot at winning at Pocono, but then had the best seat in the house to watch James Qualls become the first 2-time winner in the season. Right now she's holding her own in the top 5, followed by our only Dawson family member who has not won, and that is John Dawson. But Ryan Cooper's got the lead. Eric Matthews, our most recent winner at Sonoma, and our Charlotte winner following suit. But here comes Stephanie Naylor. Do you believe this will be 6 laps to go for the field? Because again, it's anybody's race. Anybody can still do it. Here comes now the winner at the Daytona 500 right there in the top 5. That's Tim Fiegel. Now Eric Matthews is going to try to make a move on Ryan Cooper. John Dawson's going to follow suit. Tim Fiegel in between John and Michael Dawson. Stephanie Naylor goes up high. She'll kind of drop back. Here comes Dylan Petit in the Hooters Ford right behind Paige Johnson in the number 75 Valvoline Pontiac. Fiegel's going to follow John Dawson in. And Michael's going to be right there too. There's Paige Johnson trying to join sister Faith as a winner here at Daytona. The only Johnson sister not to win. Faith won earlier. Emily won at South Boston. Now it's time for Paige to get one, but she's got to deal with the big dogs in the Sunoco Cup. Like Tim Fiegel and the Dawsons and Dylan Hughes following her. And Vanessa Franzen following Dylan. Here comes Tim Fiegel. Michael Dawson following suit. Paige also going up high. So now she'll drop back. Ironically, a lot of the guys who you think would be in the mix, they kind of take the high slide and they're already falling out. And that's why Tim Fiegel, who's looking to sweep here at Daytona, but there's not if Michael Dawson's got something to say about that, or Dylan Hughes, who has kind of been on a rejuvenated streak just by winning the Winston. 3 wide, here comes also Ray Castor, who has been a really consistent competitor so far. There's talk about the Qualls. Here's Joel Qualls coming in. And there you have J.G. and Oren, the Talladega pole sitter. He's looking for a win. There's John Acosta. He's looking to try to get something out of it. And there's once again Alexander Dawson, who was leading when we coming out the caution. This time it'll be 3 laps to go. Here comes Ray Castor. Ray will not pass Dylan there. But now he will. Joel Qualls following suit. Joel wants to join son James as the winner. Alexander Dawson, he also wants to win. There's Connor Breton and Ryan Acosta following suit. There once again is Chris Dollarton. And here comes Joel Qualls. This time by it'll be 2 laps to go. Still anybody's race. Joel Qualls leads. Here comes Alexander Dawson. Here comes Connor Breton. I think Joel will lead a lap. Yep, Joel will lead a lap. 2 laps to go, and we got some great 3 abreast racing. As Ryan Acosta gets into the number 3 spot, and then behind, you've got several 3 abreasts, including Alyssa Kondo, Kathy Kentara. There's Haley Summerfield, JB Banks, and how about more coming back here? White flag this time by. How about the great 3 wide racing going up front? Ryan Acosta has the lead. Here comes Chris Dollarton. White flag, 1 more lap to go for Ryan Acosta for the field. Still anybody's race. As we zip through the field, still can be anybody going for. We thought we saw the quals in there, but not really. Here comes Chris Dollarton. Kathy Kentara making an extreme move to the inside of Alyssa Kondo. And now it's a horse race. Kondo is going to go high. Here comes Dollarton. He'll take the number 1 spot, but here comes Kathy Kentara. Still going to be anybody's race, but I think the checker flag is going to get the set to fly. Will it be Chris Dollarton? The answer is yes. Chris Dollarton will win the Pepsi 400. Kathy Kentara will eke out Johnny Gardner for 2nd. And then Ryan Acosta will be 4th. Skyland Carlson, Alyssa Kondo, John Douglas, Haley Summerfield, Megan Yee, and Alexander Dawson, your top 10. Then Trey Campbell, Austin Hughes, Sasha Dawson, Connor Breton, Tim Walsh, John Acosta, Joel Qualls, Zach Carlson, Jamie Banks, and Ray Castor, your top 20. Then James Qualls, Johnny Dawson, Dylan Hughes, Paige Johnson, J.G. Norton, Eric Matthews, Vanessa Franzen, Ryan Cooper, Michael Dawson, Colin Cropley, Tim Fiegel, Stephanie Naylor, Chantel Ibarra, Dylan Petit, Josh Osborne, Keon Shaw, pole sitters finishing 36th. Jackie Qualls, Alex Filter, and Aaron Reed, and then Daniel Schwab, Jake Cole, and Liam Campbell. But your winner here at the Pepsi 400, give it to the number 66, Phillips 66, Trop Arctic Pontiac. That is Chris Dollarton, getting his first for the season and breaking a streak of repeat winners that we've been going with for a while. But looking at the points, James Qualls stays now in the points lead. Chantel Ibarra did not really have a good showing, so James obviously will hold on to that. Chantel will get 2nd. Alexander Dawson with a good showing moves up to 3rd. Ray Castor drops to 4th. Eric Matthews is 5th. Then it's Trey Campbell, Vanessa Franzen, Austin Hughes, Johnny Gardner, and Jake Cole rounding up the top 10. Sasha Dawson, John Douglas, Kathy Kentara, Dylan Hughes, Tim Fiegel, Alex Filter, Skyland Carlson, Stephanie Naylor, John Dawson, and Paige Johnson, your top 20. Then Daniel Schwab and Josh Osborne. 23 on down will be Zach Carlson. Chris Dollarton with that win gets them in the 24th. Ryan Cooper, Connor Breton, Jamie Banks, Alyssa Kondo, Ryan Acosta, Dylan Petit, Liam Campbell, Joel Qualls, Tim Walsh, J.G. Norton, Colin Cropley, Michael Dawson, Jackie Qualls, Haley Summerfield, Aaron Reed, Keon Shaw, Megan Yee, and John Acosta rounds out the field. As we're closing at the halfway point there, and the next event for the Sunoco Cups will be at Joliet, Chicagoland, the Geico Power Sports 400.